These are the 15 most legendary last-minute comebacks in football history. Oh man, this epic last-minute goal from Sergio Aguero playing for Manchester City gives every real football supporter goosebumps. And pay attention to the commentary too.
Balotelli, Aguero!
This was the last day of the 2011-2012 Premier League season. Manchester City last won the league in 1968, and they were 2-1 behind. That must have been nerve-wracking. Edin Dzeko scored the 2-2 with a header in the last minutes. And in the very last seconds of the game, the one and only Sergio Aguero scores the winning goal, making Manchester City the champions. What an unbelievable moment that was. If you think that last-minute goal was insane, look at what Sergio Roberto did playing for Barcelona.
Neymar. Chips it forward and Sergio Roberto!
Man, this match was really special. Look at the reaction of Rio Ferdinand and Steven Gerrard. It gives me goosebumps every time. Losing the first away match 4-0, coming back to 5-1 at the home match, and winning the game in the last seconds of the added time. What's also a really insane last-minute goal is the one from Lucas Moura.
Here's Dele Alli, here's Lucas Moura, oh they done it!
Ajax was killing it that year in the Champions League, defeating the defending champions Real Madrid and Juventus, and lost in the last second against the Spurs in the semi-final. Ajax played in the semi-finals for the first time since 1997. Very sad for Ajax. They were doing unbelievable things that year. Look at Messi's insane last-minute goal in one of the biggest club games in the world.
La ayuda, Jordi Alba, punto de penalti, gol!
He didn't only score the last-minute winner, but he also scored his 500th club goal for FC Barcelona, doing the legendary shirt celebration. If you think that was an insane last-minute goal, look at what Iniesta did.
Para Cés para Iniesta, no hay fuera de juego, vamos Iniesta!
This isn't a goal at the very last minute, but oh man, Iniesta scored the winning goal of the World Cup final against the Netherlands in the 116th minute. That is the most important goal that you can score at the most crucial time to make yourself a god forever in your homeland, and a way to be forever hated by the opponent's country. Watch the last-minute goals of Teddy Sheringham and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. This is maybe one of the best last-minute goals in football history.
Cleared, Giggs with a shot, Sheringham!
So Bayern was leading the match almost from the beginning, and everybody expected them to lift the Champions League trophy. But then, in the first minute of the extra time, Teddy Sheringham scored the 1-1. But that's not all. See what happens next.
Beckham, into Sheringham, and
So, after the 1-1, Manchester United were not done yet. In the 93rd minute, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer scored the 2-1, making Manchester United the winners of the 1998-1999 Champions League title, and the first ever Premier League team to win the treble. Andrés Iniesta is not once, but twice on the list. See Andrés Iniesta's last-minute goal against Chelsea.
Бить не дают! Выкачан мяч, удар, гол!
Football has an unwritten rule that there's always a huge scoring chance in the game's last moments. And this shows that. Chelsea took the lead with the goal in the first half. Later, Eric Abidal's red card reduced Barca to 10 men. And later, with only a few seconds on the clock in extra time, Andrés Iniesta turned the game around, scoring the goal against Chelsea and then moving to the finals due to the away goal. Also, like and subscribe to my channel if you like this video so you can see more of it. Look at the legend Steven Gerrard's last-minute goal that made the list.
And then Gerrard! Oh! Good!
Damn! 30 yards or 27 meters. What a goal! Gerrard scored the goal in the 91st minute back in 2006, scoring the score 3-3. After extra time and penalties, Liverpool won the FA Cup. Look at the insane last-minute goal from Dennis Bergkamp, which is maybe one of the most iconic goals in football history.
Dennis Bergkamp neemt de bal aan. Dennis Bergkamp!
Damn, what a beauty that was! Scoring the 2-1 in the 89th minute in the World Cup '98 in the quarterfinals against Argentina. See David Beckham's insane last-minute goal that secured England a World Cup 2002 ticket.
It's the roof here with a goal.
Beckham scored this stunning goal in the 93rd minute of the match, and every England supporter went crazy. But boy, what a beauty. Nacer Chadli's goal is also a nice last-minute goal, but I know many people were sad for their opponents.
Lukaku, and here's a winner!
Nacer Chadli scored 3-2 in the 94th minute in the round of 16 at the 2018 World Cup. I think many people would have wished Japan had continued to the next round. Look at Fernando Torres, his iconic last-minute goal.
It's Torres to give Chelsea a place in the Champions League.
Back in 2012, Chelsea played FC Barcelona in the Champions League semi-finals. It was a tie when Fernando Torres received the ball and went one-on-one with the keeper of Barca. He scored the goal in the 90th minute, shooting them to the finals. Cristiano Ronaldo cannot stay off this list. Look at Ronaldo's last-minute goal, securing the Champions League semi-final spot.
Comes Ronaldo.
And he scores!
In the first leg of the Champions League match, Real Madrid won 3-0 against Juventus. Juventus' second match started well. They were at a 3-0 lead and thought it would go to extra time. But at 90 plus 7 min, the Juventus defender pushed a Real Madrid player inside the 16 meters, and Real Madrid received a penalty. As if that wasn't already the worst, Buffon got red for protesting. Cristiano Ronaldo took the penalty and scored the 3-1, making them go through to the semi-finals. Look at Sergio Ramos' insane last-minute goals that eventually shattered Atletico's dream.
In the nick of time, Gary Neville.
Sergio Ramos scored 1-1 with a header in the 90 plus 3 min in the Champions League final, which made every Real Madrid fan go crazy going to extra time, where Real Madrid eventually won 4-1 and secured the Champions League trophy.